So, as we start to wrap things up here, we do have a couple more special moments in store for you. I am honored to introduce Charlie Collins, a motivational speaker, author, advocate, perhaps best known for being the guy who sat next to me today. His journey has inspired so many. Charlie is going to share a few final words to leave us with as we reflect on today's discussion and look ahead to what's next. Charlie, the microphone's yours.
Yes, I know I'm not facing you. This sucks. I can't drive. I can't see a computer. I'll never get a good job. Why me? Why does this always happen to me? Blindness sucks. Is that true? You weren't supposed to answer. I put on my Meta glasses. So, hey Meta, what am I looking at? A large, attractive audience that looks hungry. Okay, dude, I'm done listening. He just told me there's spotlight shining down on you. That's my higher power. So anyway, don't worry, I will keep it under an hour. Just kidding, Martha. She'll bring out the dart gun. So I'm thinking, like, what can I add today? This has been amazing. How many people were here last year? Please raise your hand. Okay, did you not listen? How many people, this is your first year here? Please raise your hand. All right, give them a round. Yoo-hoo! I was here last year, too. What can I add to this day? It's been amazing. I've heard my story over and over. I used to say, I was diagnosed at age 9. I'm not alone. I was declared legally blind at age 13. I'm not alone. I drove illegally. I'm not alone. I got caught by the cops. Finally, I'm unique. On motorcycles, snowmobiles, I got to hang out with Jack more, I'll tell you that. And your dad. And boy, that was so funny to hear Barbara talking about bubble wrapping. I saw Jack and Barbara out in the hall, and I said, Jack, you should have bubble wrapped your mother. Thankfully, no one shrunk wrap us. So, there's so much about today that triggered me to not only look for more opportunity, more service I can do, more stepping into my lane, becoming myself, because myself is not legally blind. That's just a part. I have many parts. I got to tell you something funny. I was in a store, a retail store. I hate those things. There's so much crap everywhere and people, and I don't know, just, like a Walmart, no thank you. But I walked up to a mannequin, and I was just tired of being there. My wife's looking at crap, clothes, excuse me, and I'm like, oh God, what are you wearing? And it was a live person. And I grabbed her arm. I ran. Oh my God, that was embarrassing. And then I've gone like 3 times clothes shopping with my wife. It's torture. And I'm like looking at I don't like any of this stuff. But I'm like, oh, she's right there. And I walked up and I went, come on. And it might have hit her hiney a little. And I said, let's go. And the lady turned around. It wasn't my wife. I said, oh, and I ran again. There was a day in my life, from age 13 to 23, all I focused on was the problem. What I couldn't do, how you can't help me, how I don't want to be blind, legally blind. I want to get my license. I want to be a jet fighter pilot. I want to do something with my life. I don't want to be a loser. And I almost died because of that mindset. And we heard today, that mindset will kill us. Blindness won't. It's what we think. So finally, I hit bottom. Someone gave me an opportunity, a chance. They believed in me. I didn't believe in me. I believe in you, wherever you are on your journey. You know, I hear acceptance a lot. Doesn't mean I gotta like it, but why fight? I want to keep my mind open so I can be creative and look for solutions and be present. I lived in the past because it sucked and the future was gonna suck. I don't have that stuff anymore. This has been a great day. So I'm not allowed to stay up here long, or Martha's going to tackle me. She told me last night, but I'm over here, Martha. It's fun to have fun. Oh God, there she is. Adam, come up here. We got to do something. I need your help. I did not pre-warn you, so let's go. I'm not kidding. I'm not going to make you dance, or I won't touch you. All right, I need you to help me. I want everyone to fold your hands, and you show them. I can't let go of the microphone. And I'll explain it. Like, you know, I don't know what the heck, interlocking your fingers. Maybe like you're praying or you're whatever. All right, has everyone done that? And everyone do it. I'm not doing this. Do it. Okay, now look down. Which thumb is on top? Don't answer me. Just look down. You got it, buddy?
I didn't have any. I feel like a failure. One is not on top of the other.
I have a program for you.
Put the left hand down.
No, you're good. All right, now separate your hands. Everyone with the left hand, the left thumb on top. Raise your hand. You guys are the better thinkers in the room. Now, you right thumbers, raise your hand. You guys are the sexier ones in the room. All right, anybody have their thumbs side by side? I have a special coaching program for you. All right, that's what we heard a lot about science today. Hey, I'm sorry, that's the way it is. That's the science. Now, everybody do it again, but interlock so your other thumb is on top. I don't have all day. How does that feel? Weird, uncomfortable. Anything else? I was hoping a doctor might say something. Okay, now take it apart and put them back to your other way. How did that feel? So blindness is very similar to this. We get comfortable living a certain way. That was your comfort. All right, so there is no science. I lied. That is not FDA approved. So, but can you imagine if we didn't say that and you went around thinking, this sucks. I want to be sexy, not a better thinker. I got to work on getting my right thumb on top. And you can. You can do this over time. So just know it's uncomfortable being visually impaired at times until you step into you and you believe it's possible, believe in yourself. Trust me. I have no fear anymore about asking somebody for help. Hey, man, may I borrow your eyes? No, dude, I'm legally blind too. Okay. But no is moving me closer to a yes. So don't be afraid to step into, you're worth it. Because look at this. This is amazing. I have, what do I have? 4 sisters and 1 brother, 4 out of 6 of us diagnosed in 1976 at the Mass Eye and Ear Center. The 2 dudes that diagnosed us looked like they were brothers of Jerry Garcia. That doesn't matter. I'm not looking for someone to show up at my front door anymore to fix me. I'm not looking for the solution outside of me. It's already a part of who we are. And I heard it over and over and over today. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. Well done.
Oh, wait. You can't do that. I am so sorry. I want you all to please give a big round for the Carroll Center and Alcaeus. Come on, and Sam. And Foundation. And I want you all to stand up. Stand up. Don't fall frontwards. All right. I just felt like being powerful in that moment. I'm only kidding. I want us all to, we're done focusing, yes, negative and emotion and all that happens, but become present to that and just know it's gonna pass. I want you all to, I'm gonna ask you to plant your flag. So it's like this, well, it's gonna be, ooh, that's nice. We're gonna plant our flag and we're gonna say all in unison, really loud, I am alive to thrive in 2025. I am a poet and I didn't know it. All right, are you ready? We're gonna plant our flag. 1, 2, 3, plant. Now, I am alive to thrive in 2025. Woo! Make noise! Okay, now I'm done.
Yeah. Charlie, oh my God, you are amazing. This is great. We're getting this awareness explosion going, clearly. And we thought that, you know, since this film coming up, Seeing Stars is about us, that we would just be one more spark in that awareness explosion and close out the morning with the last few minutes of the soundtrack from the film. If you think you'd like to hear it, you'd be the first people to hear it publicly. Are you up for that? So just to give you a little background, the film is, in the film, a writer with Stargardt is inviting her audience to wait with her in the doctor's office, the eye doctor's office, at one of the follow-up visits. We all know about those. And she promises to entertain the audience with some wickedly funny stories of 4 other women with Stargardt. Well, during the visit, it becomes clear that the writer's long, stable vision is suddenly changing. And those 4 women and their stories become stars to light her now uncertain way. What you're going to hear is the moment before the writer is about to walk through the doorway of the doctor's office after that long day of testing. Unclear about what's to come, but lifted by the stories of her stars. Oh, I hope that all of us will walk through our yet unknown doorways, lifted by everything we're hearing today. May your stories be our stars. What do I see? It's hard to say what you see. It's harder to say what you can't see. But the hardest thing of all is to choose the way you look at things. Everyone has their blind spot. When I look straight ahead at something, it disappears, goes into shadow. So what will I see? What will I really see when I look at me? What if one day all I see is shadow? Will I disappear? Or take the blinders off this horse and just go up to the left? The little girl who dreamed her stage and lift her up to the right. The woman lost in that manhole, back to the top from the bottom. Look to every point and to each side. Let my sight go wide and free and far, and see the light inside of me, and hear the light reflecting in my eye, calling me to fly so high that I touch Mars. And when you're here with me, it's as if myself I see, seeing you, seeing me, seeing stars. When you need to see the light in your dark sky, just avert your eye, you'll find a star. But we who need to see both far and near with our averted vision, our averted imagination, we are always seeing. Come this way, please.
All right. Alan Gould, everybody. We are seeing a star here, and we are so grateful for that. Thank you so much. Well, we are getting very close to lunch. If you're getting anxious, please, everyone, just remember that Sarah has 6 children. All right? You're fine. Everybody's fine. Also, Charlie, thank you for calling me up. The last time that happened, I blacked out, and someone told me I was clucking like a chicken. So I don't think that happened this time, as far as I know. So at this point, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank Alkeus for sponsoring, and of course, the Carroll Center for Blind, Greg, Michelle, everybody else with the staff. A round of applause for them for putting all this together for us. I want to say goodbye to our virtual friends. The virtual recording is now going to end.